What if Tony Stark's moral compass went haywire, driving him to use his brilliance for his own twisted ambitions? That is the scenario explored by Superior Iron Man. Of course, you know, Tony Stark is quite the intricate and multifaceted superhero in the Marvel world. He's got big dreams and a lot of determination, plus a touch of self-confidence to boot. Tony never gives up on chasing what he thinks is the way forward, even if it leads him to make some iffy decisions and trade-offs along the way. You might remember the whole Ultron situation in the movies. That's a prime example. His grand plans sometimes get the best of him, causing even more problems and disagreements among the Marvel crew. Even though Tony's got his fair share of imperfections, he's always had this moral compass that helps keep him on track. He's the kind of guy who leans on his buddies to steer him right when he's a bit lost. But imagine if he didn't have that moral compass, that sense of what's right and wrong. What would happen to Marvel's tough-as-nails Avenger then? Well, under the pen of writer Tom Taylor, who's no stranger to dark superhero tales, with works like Injustice and Deceased over at DC, as well as Marvel's ongoing Dark Ages event, we got a glimpse of the nightmare that could unfold in Superior Iron Man. Alright, let's dive into the story of the Superior Iron Man and how he came to be. Meet the Superior Iron Man, a fresh take on the Iron Man we know. This new version of Iron Man emerged from Marvel's Axis event, which caused a whole lot of chaos. During this event, a bunch of Marvel's good guys and bad guys swapped their moral compasses. Heroes went rogue, and villains started playing nice. But for Tony Stark, this transformation wasn't just a passing phase. Unlike many others, he stuck with it. You know how they often call Iron Man invincible? Well, that label fits this Tony perfectly. He's all about showing off his newfound invincibility to the world. This isn't the usual Tony Stark we're used to. He's got a new attitude and a new way of doing things. And it all started with that game-changing Axis event. Motivated by his desire for affection and admiration, Tony develops a mobile application named Extremis 3.0. This app possesses the capability to transform the user's outward look according to their preferences, while also enhancing their intelligence and well-being. The only drawback is its daily price of $99.99. However, the users of this app become subjected to Tony's distorted psyche. Individuals who realize this are swiftly identified and targeted, with their vulnerabilities manipulated until they conform as well. Freed from ethical limitations, this unsettlingly transformed Iron Man develops technology that invades the privacy of the populace, extorts the US government to finance a complete media domination, and engineers a fresh suit of armor whose appealing exterior conceals its ominous beginnings. With that, now let's delve into the Superior Iron Man armor's powers. So Tony Stark gave this cool name Endosim Armor to his new suit. The Endosim Armor is this awesome suit made of liquid smart metal that instantly gets tough when it touches the user's body. Now, it's different from another suit called the Iron Man Armor Model 37, because this one is actually inspired by symbiote biology. That means it doesn't need technology to connect to the user at first, it's all mind power. This mind connection lets the user control the suit from far away, and they can even call it to them without needing any electronics. Tony Stark, the guy who made it, mentioned that he and the suit can kinda sense each other, and he even calls it alive. This connection is so strong that the suit can even turn into a humanoid shape that looks like a symbiote suit, all on its own. It can even punch through stuff to get to Tony when he wants it to, using their mind link. But remember, it's not smart by itself, it's just got this mental connection. Cool, right? You know what's even cooler? This suit can be sent out to attach itself to someone other than Tony, either by using his mind or just by speaking out loud. It can either protect that person or kind of make them do only what Tony wants them to do. But the person it's attached to can't control the suit themselves because it's all connected to Tony's mind. Now, this suit's repulsors, which are like powerful energy beams, are usually white-blue, but they turn red when he's getting ready to attack, to look all scary and intense. And because Tony's so connected to the suit, his own eyes sometimes light up in red or blue, just like the lights on the suit. These repulsors are so strong that they can even go through the powers of folks like Havoc, who can absorb energy. Oh, and the suit's got this built-in taser in the arms, which can give out steady electric shocks when Tony tells it to, instead of just quick bursts. The suit can soak up electromagnetic energy if it figures out the right kind of energy waves. But here's the thing. Even though it can grab onto beings made of electromagnetic energy, like Spectrum, those beings can wiggle out of the grip. This makes a part of the armor go away for a little bit before coming back together. Also, the suit can take a hit from Storm's lightning without getting messed up much, if at all. There are these boosters tucked behind the elbows of the suit's arms. These give it extra oomph when it throws a punch or does some other kind of hit. It can even let needles get through tough skin more easily. Initially, the thrusters in this armor didn't work without oxygen because they relied on a type of engine that needed oxygen to run, but later on this problem got fixed. This armor can also be used to take control of other entities that are possessing something, like this version of Tony Stark from 8 years ago, who had taken over a different Iron Man suit. And here's a neat thing. When you take off the main faceplate of the armor, it's replaced with a layer made of graphene. This keeps the face safe from bullets while still letting you see clearly. And get this, the armor can get bigger if you add more of its special material to it, giving it a Hulk-like size. The armor can even stretch out some of its material to sneak into other automated armors and figure out where their main artificial intelligence comes from. Those stretchy bits can go even further and deliver a punch that's strong enough to make the other armor explode from the inside. So now, let's address the elephant in the room. Could the superior Iron Man come to the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Despite Tony Stark's demise in Avengers Endgame, the possibility exists for an unsettling incarnation of Iron Man to appear in a film. Given Marvel's inclination for exploring diverse realities, it's conceivable that an alternate Tony Stark from a reality devoid of his usual ethics could emerge in our familiar Marvel Cinematic Universe. Given the popularity of Marvel's What If series, this concept could serve as an intriguing narrative for an episode. The assemblage of Marvel's heroes might unite to thwart this less than amicable version of their former comrade. Nonetheless, an alternative scenario could materialize without delving into the complexities of the Marvel multiverse. Although Justin Hammer has been absent from our screens since his introduction in Iron Man 2 back in 2010, Marvel could rejuvenate the character in an inventive manner. They could potentially mold him into a variant of Iron Man known as the Superior Iron Man. While unconventional, this notion gains traction when one considers Hammer's expertise in weapon engineering demonstrated in the movie. Surprisingly, Marvel has a project titled Armor Wars in development, which opens the door for Justin Hammer's return. This also implies that audiences may witness the saga of the Superior Iron Man. Hammer could emerge either as a distorted rendition of the familiar hero or even reappear as an antagonist, showcasing his enduring prowess. This marks the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you like and share it. Let us know your opinions in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.